So you've enlisted the help of a coach, a guru, or a mentor, and then stuff doesn't work the way you want it to work. Let me ask you this. What does your coach do when times get hard? What do they say to you? Do they give you a strategy, or do they just tell you to just buckle up tight and just get amongst it because this is the way that it is, and sometimes things are hard and you just need to follow the program? Typically what happens, from my experience working with many coaches inside the fitness industry and also outside the fitness industry, is that the majority of coaches have nothing for you because they don't know the strategy and how to help you. They tell you a strategy that is a blanket strategy that fits a percentage, a small percentage of people. They then advertise that highlight reel from that small percentage of people and make it look like their program's super successful and that it works. And yet the ones that it didn't work for, even though they were following everything that they told you to follow, or that you asked them, or they asked you to follow, it's not working. And they don't show you as an example because you're not the success story. Has that ever happened to you before? It's happened to me. It's happened to me a few times. Now, this is a good thing because I understand what happens when things get tough. When things get tough, what does your coach do? Do they just hide away behind the systems and just tell you just to get on with it? Or, better yet, do they say, okay, Brian, here's the deal. I don't know what the issue is and why this isn't working because it's working for this guy, that woman. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to focus on a strategy to put in place so that we can move forward with this. Now, I'm going to give an example. I used to box, and then later on I used to coach boxers. So, if my guy's getting beat up in the ring and he comes back to me after round 4 and goes, right, coach, listen, I keep getting caught with a double left jab every single time. Nice and simple, right? Every single time he pokes out that second jab, I get caught with it. The first jab, I'm parrying, I'm pawing, I'm slipping, whatever. But on the second one, when it goes out, boom, it's catching me because I'm not ready for it. What do I need to do? Or he throws a check left hook every time I step in towards him. What do I do? How do I get away from it? There's a strategy involved from a coach's perspective, right? In a boxing sense, any fighting sense, there's something called a tell. Somebody typically does something physiologically, whether it's with their face, their feet, anywhere within their body, their eyes, anything. They have a tell where they do something before they make a specific physical action. So the coach's job is to look for that tell. Once you find what the tell is, or how they disguise it, you can then work out how to get round it, or how to counter it, or whatever it may be, depending on what your fighting skill would be. Whether you're a counter puncher, inside fighter, outside fighter, loads of different examples. If your coach doesn't give you a new strategy moving forwards and just says, just follow the plan, you're nearly there, everything's going to be alright, you don't need more motivation, you need a new strategy. Can you relate to this? It's happened on so many occasions to me in the past, previously. If this has happened to you, if it's happening to you right now, shoot me a message below, send us a private message, and we can talk and we can explain what it is we do with our clients. Many of our clients struggle. Many of our clients get results at the same time. I am not scared to say that some of our clients struggle, but guess what? When they struggle, we're there for them. We give them a strategy to push through it. We're on one-to-one calls with them to ensure that they get through things. So we don't just say, well, come back in your group coaching call next week. We'll see you on your one-to-one call at the end of this month. Screw that. When help's needed, help is needed. You should be there as a coach, ready to go straight away. That's what we do here at Gym Bosses. If that resonates with you, if you can relate to it, if you want to know more about what it is that we do, how we help our clients, particularly the ones that are struggling, reach out and we can see what we can do together.